I literally had my Saturn return on Tuesday and my life feels like it's in shambles. Good morning, guys. Oh my god, I haven't vlogged in so long. This kind of feels weird right now. Actually, give me 1 second because my lips are so dry right now. I need to get lip balm. This lip balm is on its last legs. Can you see that? You can't wind this up any further. Like, this is all I've got. I also have a cold sore. Well, I think it's a cold sore. I'm still not 100% sure. On my lip here. So I have to put the lip balm on like this because I don't want to touch the lip balm to the cold sore. Because if I do that, it could spread. Anyway, how are you guys? I genuinely don't think I've spoken to you since the day after Anna's wedding, which was literally 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's insane. It's August. Actually, can we just start there? It's August. I know by the time this goes up, it'll have been August for a little bit, but it is August 2nd today, and I'm not really dealing well with that. I'm not doing well with that. Like, what the hell do you mean? If it's August, it's basically October, which means I'm basically 29. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I feel like we have a lot to catch up on, but guess what just freaking happened to me? Also, my watch keeps vibrating. Give me 1 sec. Who's trying to contact me? It's Harriet, as if it was gonna literally be anyone else. But okay, guys, oh my god, I thought I had Pilates this morning. I'm still not even sure if I do have Pilates. Like, am I meant to be there right now? I went to bed last night thinking I had Pilates at 9 a.m. this morning. I was so sure because it's in my calendar, and I book my Pilates through the studio's app, and then the app syncs to my calendar. So it said I had Pilates at 9 a.m. this morning. So in theory, I had Pilates. Have Pilates? It's still not 9 a.m. Anyway, I get up at 7, I get ready, I'm having my breakfast. It's 5 minutes until I have to leave, and I'm like, okay, I should double check the app because I'm an anxious person to my core. I need to make sure. I check my app and it says my next booking is on Sunday. It's Friday today. I'm like, what the heck? I don't have Pilates? I check my calendar, it says I have it, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I should go off the app. Like, maybe I booked it and then cancelled it. This week has been a complete blur. Like, I got back from Sydney on Monday and I just feel like this week has flown by, but also nothing has happened. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but I can't be, well, I can be responsible for my decisions, but I can't remember the decisions that I've made, right? Like, the week is a blur. So I tried to call them and no one answered. There's spots available for the 9 a.m. class, but I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, I really didn't want to go. Like, I don't want to go. I would rather just go and do 3:30 later at the gym because I have a class on Sunday. I've already done 2 classes this week. Anyway, I decided to not go, and hopefully I'm not booked in. Like, the app says I'm not booked in, but my calendar says I am. I also feel like I might sound like an idiot if I just rocked up and was like, well, my calendar said I was in. They'd be like, okay, did you check the app? Yes, I checked the app. Were you booked in? No. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's not a big deal. It's literally not a big deal at all. But that's what happened to me this morning. So I feel like I'm kind of all over the place right now because my morning was thrown off. My plan was to go to Pilates and then go straight to my contact lens appointment afterwards. Like, I booked the contact lens appointment to line up perfectly with Pilates so that I could leave the house and do all my little errands. And now I'm sitting here, it's 8:38, and I'm like, okay, now what? But this actually worked out perfectly, guys, because Jack White's new album just dropped. So Cal and I are gonna listen to it. I'm actually so excited. That was also part of the reason why when I was like, maybe I could just go, and if I get there and I'm not booked in, there's spots left, they can just get me in. I was like, I actually don't want to go. I kind of just want to listen to this album with Cal. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to the vlog. I've missed you. I have so much to catch you up on, but I'm sure we will cover it throughout this weekend. But let's listen to this new album. Obsessed. Guys, I have had this box from Kmart sitting in the bedroom for so many weeks now. I ordered a bunch of organizing stuff for the office makeover, and there has just been nowhere to put this box, and I've been putting off filming, unpacking all of the stuff and setting it up in the cupboards. It's basically like storage stuff. I've just been putting off filming that, and because I've been putting it off, I've had to store the box somewhere, and it's just been in the bedroom. But the box is huge. Like, look at this. Look how big this is. Honestly, I feel like the box is probably too big for all the products that are in there. There's so much of this paper on top, but but I've had enough. I'm not actually going to set everything up right now. I figured what I can do is I can film the haul and unpacking the stuff out of the box and then store the stuff somewhere smaller, because that box is just, it's so big and our apartment is so small. So I'm gonna unpack that. I think it's 9:45. I have an appointment. I think I might have mentioned it before. I have to go get my contact lens assessment done. I guess it's been like 2 years since I got my last one, but I have to go to that at 10:40. It's only like a 10-minute walk from here, so I have like 45 minutes. So I'm gonna unpack that and then try and clean the kitchen, because one of our friends is coming to work here today, so I don't want the house to be like completely messy. I feel like I got that trait from my parents, where when someone's coming over, I don't want the house to be messy, I don't want it to be dirty, like it has to be clean. Do you remember when you were a kid and your parents would say that and you'd be like, literally just get over it, it's not that deep? Turns out it is deep. It's very deep. This is the box, guys, that I had to carry home by myself from the post office. Do you remember in that last vlog? This box is gonna haunt me until, I was gonna say the day I die, but honestly it's not that deep. It's just gonna haunt me till this afternoon when I take it to the recycling room. Okay, I just finished unboxing all that stuff and doing a mini haul. I promise the kitchen makeover is coming soon. I just don't have an official date, but so much of it is filmed. I have a date in my Notion, like my YouTube planner, of when it's gonna come out, but I'm scared that if I share that and it doesn't come out on that day, that's gonna be embarrassing. Not that I don't do that all the time, but I'm trying not to be that person anymore. But I realized that I have a couple of things that I need to return. First of all, do you guys remember I bought, it basically looked like this, but these ice trays, and it came with a container and a scoop. I think I showed it to you in my last vlog or the vlog before, but I didn't even notice when I was filming that the container was cracked. So I sent it back, I got a refund, and then I ordered a new one, so I thought. And I also got a tray with bigger ice cube circles, because the last one, I didn't even realize they were way too small. So I returned it, got a refund, ordered a new one, but I only got the trays. And at first I was like, oh my god, they've messed up, they've only sent me the trays. Turns out it was actually my fault, because on Amazon I saw these, thought it was the whole setup with the container and the scoop, was like, oh my god, why is this one so much cheaper than all of the other ones? Ordered it, turns out it was just the 2 trays. So I'm gonna return this because I want the container and the scoop, so I have to return that. And then also Petal and Pup sent me some clothes, which was so nice of them. This is not sponsored at all, I'm not working with them at all, they just sent me some pieces, but one of the jumpers didn't fit, so I need to send that back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get those. I'm also hunching so bad right now, which I definitely should not be doing, because I literally went to the osteopath about my neck 2 days ago, so I really can't be messing it up. But I'm gonna get these returns ready and then take them when I go to my contact lens appointment, which I need to leave in half an hour, so I have plenty of time to set that up. The one thing I'm trying to figure out right now, and this is not a problem at all, is whether I have a coffee now at 10 a.m. or when I get back from my contact lens appointment at like 11:30. I think I'm just gonna have it when I get back, even though that feels a bit too late for me. Like, I have to finish all of my caffeine by the afternoon, or good luck, babe. Literally good luck, babe. I am going to this Brat Night tonight and it doesn't start until 11 p.m. so I think I can have my caffeine a little bit later. Also, this is not a big deal. This is the story of my life. I'm like, it's not a big deal, but I, to my core, am dramatic and I love to complain. Half of the time, I'm not even serious when I'm complaining. I just love it. Like, if it was an Olympic sport, I would win the gold, even though I want the silver, because I'm definitely a cool toned girl. Like, imagine getting handed a gold medal and being like, this doesn't match my skin, I want the silver one. That would be me. Not literally, but also literally. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, remember when I gave up caffeine for a whole year, or like coffee for a whole year, and wasn't reliant on caffeine and would just have a matcha every now and then? Well, now I'm back to having a matcha daily, and most of the time a coffee as well. I've told myself I'm gonna get on top of this in August, because I don't want to be addicted to anything, let alone caffeine, but I'm going through it right now. I literally had my Saturn return. Well, I'm having 3 in this year, but I had my second one on Tuesday, and my life feels like it's in shambles. So if the worst thing that I have during these trying times is a caffeine addiction, I don't care. I'll take it. It's fine. Anyway, let's print off some labels, get these packages ready to send, and then go to this contact lens appointment. I was literally in that appointment for 2 minutes, but
Now I need to go to Kmart to get a baby tea because we're going to make teas tonight for the brat party. And then I also need to go to the supermarket because inevitably we've run out of a few things we need.
Okay guys, I am back home. It is actually significantly later. It is 10 to 5. I am just about to curl my hair. I think I told you this morning, but I'm going to a brat party tonight. Well, it's more like a brat themed club night, similar to the Chapel Road. I was gonna say and Taylor Swift party that we went to. I feel like the Taylor Swift was way more tame than the Chapel Road, and I feel like the Chapel Road is probably going to be more tame than what the brat party is gonna be. I'm expecting absolute feral vibes, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy right now. I'm also having a bit of a stomach flare up, which is kind of unfortunate because I am planning on having a couple of drinks tonight. Anyway, I'm just doing my hair for it now. I am gonna get ready with Harriet tonight at her place, but I don't want to have to pack my curler and straightener, so I figured I could just do this here. I also have this thing. I think it's because I have extensions and sometimes they can hurt if I clip them in the wrong place or if I accidentally pull on them, but when I'm doing my hair, I really struggle. This is actually so ironic to say right now because of what I'm doing, but I really struggle to talk while I'm doing my hair. I guess when I'm talking to you, I can pause when need be, so I figured I would just do this now. But Cal's friend, well, she's my friend too, but she was Cal's friend first. Our friend Jess came over today. So once I got back from my contact lens appointment, actually side note, oh my gosh, I did not need to go to that appointment. I got there, got into the room with the optometrist. She was the nicest person I feel like I've ever met, even though I literally only met her for 2 minutes. I was only in that room for 2 minutes. I sat down and she was like, we saw you a couple of weeks ago here and you got your prescription done. Like, what brings you in today? And I was like, oh, I got an email saying that I needed to come in for my contact lens assessment. And she was like, oh, the optometrist should have done that when you came in for your other one. Like, you shouldn't be here right now. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of low-key annoying, but also I live so close. I was like, don't stress. Can you just make sure my prescription is valid? Like, I don't want to try and order contacts and come up with a bunch of issues. So she renewed my prescription, but it was kind of annoying because I'm like, I do not need to be at this appointment. Anyway, once I got back from that, Jess was already here, so that's why I haven't spoken to you, but I got a bunch of work done. Actually, that's such a lie. I got honestly nearly nothing done because we were kind of just chatting and vibing the whole time, but I didn't really have too much that I needed to work on today. So it's been a good day. I went to the gym as well and did 12 through 30, came back, had a shower, I did the washing. It's actually low-key been quite productive, but I sort of feel like I've done nothing. Do you guys know what I mean? I really hope that makes sense. But my plan is I'm gonna finish curling my hair. I'm gonna pack a bag of stuff that I'm gonna take to Harriet's. I'm not going there till about 7, but I think I mentioned this before, but we're making t-shirts tonight because you guys know whenever I go out now, whether it's to a concert or a club night, a themed night, whatever, I have to have a t-shirt. It's the new tradition. So we are going to be making brat themed t-shirts. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna write on mine. I was thinking City Sewer Slut, but then Harriet said 365 Party Girl, and I feel like I could wear that again. I mean, I could wear City Sewer Slut again, but you really have to know why I'm wearing that. You know what I mean? I feel like 365 Party Girl I could get multi-use out of. But Rach is coming over here. She actually is probably gonna get here any minute, but she's coming to print off some designs that we can iron on to the t-shirt. So she's gonna come here, print those, then I'm gonna go to Harriet's. We're gonna have some food, have a little friend day, do our makeup. I'm very excited, and then we're just gonna have prees at hers before the event. I feel like it's gonna be a very fun night. I do need to chug a bunch of water. I've also had way too much caffeine today. Well, not like way too much, but I probably can't have any more, which kind of sucks because this club night doesn't start until 11 p.m. I'm sorry, I know I sound old as saying this, and maybe it's just because I am old as I'm 28, I'm basically 29. 11 p.m. is too late of a start. 11 p.m. is like low-key when I want to go home. But it's fine. It'll be so much fun. I definitely just need to drink a bunch of water, period. But especially now because I do not want to be hungover tomorrow. Like, I can't be hungover tomorrow. It's actually not an option. I refuse. I refuse to be hungover. Okay guys, we are at Harriet's. We're about to try and make the t-shirts. I don't think I told you guys. Well, like we went to Kmart together, but I got a shirt, but it is a size 7 kids. Last time Rach got size 9 and my boobs were like, well, the shirt was completely ripped by the end of the night. Anyway, we're gonna hope that this fits because this is the only option, but we are about to print out. I actually don't know how this works because we're not using a hair straightener this time. Like we've kind of elevated this a bit. I feel like a 2014 DIY YouTuber right now. Are you guys ready for this? ASMR.
It's really as satisfying as it looks.
It's like popping a pimple or something.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I hate that though, actually.
Do
you like it?
Personally would die for it. This is a real step up from the hair straightener. Like, this is good.
We're professional over here.
Wait, your nails matching the towel actually looks so nice on the camera.
Yeah, also we have a wireless iron and it's the dumbest thing I've ever.
I've never ironed.
It has to charge itself. Look how good
that is so iconic.
And then I just crop it, but it's perfect.
That is amazing. I love that.
I feel like it's not super straight, but
like,
who is?
Who is? Who is? That is so iconic.
Okay, you're up.
Am I a housewife? Add in the jazz music. Hi guys, welcome back to Beth Creates. Today we are making Brat t-shirts. And then like we cut out the part where it goes tragically wrong and just cut to the end scene where it's perfect.
But we're like,
it never happened. Why am I actually scared? Like,
no, this looks so perfect.
I'm gonna wear this every day.
Actually iconic. I love the white too.
Oh, looks good.
Period. That was so easy.
Slayed
We
that.
ate it down.
Turns out if you have the right equipment and you don't try and use a hair straightener and plastic in your printer and Canva, it's actually not that hard.
Really not that hard?
It's really not that hard.
That took 2 minutes.
Good morning, guys. This is the brattiest thing ever. I am hungover. I do not want to be hungover tomorrow. Like, I can't be hungover tomorrow. It's actually not an option. I refuse. I don't have my contacts in or glasses on, so I can't see you right now. Thank you so much. Cal made me a Brat coffee. Look at this. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to move you to show you. This is so cute. I love it so much. But last night, I had the time of my life, and then I came home and passed out. Usually when I get home, if I've been drinking, I take my makeup off, I have a shower, I have food, I have a hydrate, like I have a whole night routine. That did not occur, and I woke up literally 15 minutes ago like this, like literally in this shirt. It is literally 11:15. I need to pull myself together. I'm gonna have my coffee. Cal also just made me a hydrate, and you know what? By midday, in 45 minutes, I won't look like this anymore. Like, I'll have my life together. But last night was so fun. This is your sign to go to a themed night, but maybe don't go as hard as we did, because I have no regrets. I actually know I have a regret. I wish I washed my makeup off, because literally, what is that? Like, did I cry on outside or something? I'm so confused. Good morning.
'Cause I had the time of my life.
And I never felt this way before. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning. I cannot believe. Also, I'm just stacking the dishwasher, so I'm sorry that I'm like moving around. Is it even Sunday morning anymore? No, it's literally 12 p.m. on the dot. I did not get out of bed until 10 to 11 this morning. I genuinely cannot believe how hungover I was yesterday. I have not had a hangover like that in so long. Usually when I'm hungover, I'll just be tired, I'll have a headache, I'll have a lot of anxiety. But yesterday, I was so nauseous and dizzy right up until I went to bed. I went to bed at midnight last night. Cal and I started watching Love Island USA. Well, actually, we started watching it at Harriet. Basically, yesterday, here's what happened yesterday. Okay, so I woke up and spoke to you. I looked like a hot mess. And then I kind of pulled myself together a little bit. We went out for brunch. Well, like Kel and I didn't actually eat. We just hung out at the brunch spot, had a coffee, I think, with Harriet, Ethan, and Rach. And then we all just hung out at Harriet's. We watched the first episode of Love Island USA, and I feel like that was the exact kind of show that I needed yesterday. So then when Kel and I got back home, we kept watching it. I fell asleep about midnight. I still felt so sick at midnight. Like, I felt so nauseous. When I was at Harriet's, at one point I was like, I'm just gonna lay down on the ground. I tried to lay down and I started feeling dizzy. I'm like, hello? I am not made to drink like that, and I don't drink like that a lot. I feel like the last 2 months I have had a couple of big nights, and that is not really an accurate representation of who I am and what my life looks like. I feel like I have just vlogged the last couple of times that I've done that, but I don't drink a lot like that. I did when I was younger. I feel like I got all of my partying out of the way when I was a teenager, and then early 20s, and then I kind of hit, honestly, maybe 24 and was like, but it was fun. I will say, and when we spoke about this in the debrief yesterday, they played called Brat, and it was a Brat themed night. Like, what the heck? I remember dancing to Lady Gaga. We heard club classics so many times, like they kept repeating club classics, but I did not hear Von Dutch once, and I was thinking maybe it was just me because I was, you know, pretty drunk. But then yesterday in the debrief, everyone was like, where was the Brat? So weird, because when I went to the chapel night, they played heaps of chapel. Obviously at the Taylor Swift night, they only played Taylor Swift. So weird. Anyway, it is Sunday, I guess, afternoon. Cal and I are actually going to the footy today. We're going to see Essendon versus Fremantle. I actually was meant to go to Pilates this morning, and yesterday I just cancelled it. I was like, you know what? No, absolutely not. I'll just go tomorrow, like on Monday instead, because... And I'm so glad I did that because I literally slept so much. I slept from midnight until I probably woke up around 9:30, but I was having a dream and I decided to just enjoy the free movie and lay in bed. But we have the footy at 3:20, which is honestly so soon considering it's already midday. But I think we're gonna go for a walk. It's such a nice day. Like, it's blue sky but cold. You guys know, I think you guys know, I probably have spoken about this before. This is my favorite kind of weather ever. I love, why was that container so hard to get on? I love a crispy cold blue sky day, like my favorite kind of weather. So we're gonna go for a walk. We want to go to the bakery and get some more bread, and then we'll come back here, get ready for the footy, and go to the game. I'm pretty sure Essendon will lose this game. Like, sorry to be that person, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna lose. I didn't tip them, but here's hoping that they pull through.